Homeschooling at Keystone is for any students who are not in school for a number of reasons. We work with students who are out of school due to physical or mental illnesses. Maybe they are having to travel a lot with their families, so can't stick to one school in the UK. They may have just moved over to the UK and so require a solution to this.
I was really ill when I started Keystone. I had been out of school for like a year, was a bit unacclimatised to society and was pretty just used to home.
As her parents, when Rox took ill, you were left in a situation where we had no school for the support for anything, and suddenly she's out of the system, and that was very daunting.
We understand that every family situation is different and you all have a unique set of requirements. One of the amazing things about homeschooling is the flexibility it can offer. Our tutors are able to fit in with any time zones, and the online lessons mean that lessons can take place wherever you are in the world.
So I started here in the flat and they were short, like 10-minute lessons, but that's just kind of eased me into it. And then eventually after a month or so, I started going into the office a bit more.
We have over 60 professional tutors here at Keystone, so they are fully employed by Keystone as a company and go through annual training and are kept really up to date with the different curriculums and exam boards, putting them in a really strong position to support these students.
Being able to have lessons with us in a much more relaxed, much more comfortable environment, perhaps even in the comfort of their own home, takes away all of those initial barriers to learning and opens the door to a world that otherwise wouldn't exist for these students.
We met John and Tom, who were saints. They were just such support figures for me.
We need to ensure that children are getting everything that they would get if they were at school. So with this in mind, we look to build in sessions on things such as study skills, interview techniques, and confidence building.
We will do various mock exams to make sure that they're able to cope on the day. So assessments are done in a very similar way to what you'd expect from a school.
One of the best things about my role as head of homeschooling is that I get to meet with each of our students once a week, and we chat about their week and how they're finding the lessons. We ensure that tutors are writing regular reports. These are either done half-termly or monthly. Alongside this, we do regular parents' meetings, and myself as head of homeschooling and the tutors are always on hand to answer any questions the parents may have and talk to the student in more detail about what they need to be focusing on.
I managed to catch up on a year and a half of schoolwork, so year 7 and year 8, in one academic year, only doing 3 hours of school a day.
Here she is now doing her A-levels and competent, confident, and back in the system and ready to leave the system and conquer the world with all her dreams. And if we hadn't had that vital support at that time, I don't know where we'd be right now.
I've now got so many options available to me. I've got the option to go to uni and look at animal behaviour, or I could go off to drama school, which is something I'm really interested in. I want to do film acting. I mean, I'm just so happy now. It's such a different place I'm in. I mean, I was really depressed when I went there, and now I'm able to laugh again, which is really nice, which may sound a bit dramatic, but it's true.